how much I miss you.
It's nice to know that people are still interested.
more than still interested, yeah. More than still interested, yeah.
And I thought, oh, nobody has remembered me now. Donkeys years ago, you know. Some time since I did a film. I used to go and when I'd been practicing makeup, I'd make myself up as these horrible characters, you see. I'd make myself up and I'd get on my bike, and when the neighbours were walking down the street, I'd go, yeah! And I sent off quite a few photographs of my makeups and sent them off to each studio, all the 7 studios. So, and I didn't hear anything, nothing, and I didn't get an answer from any of them. What the hell, how? You know, at least one of them must have answered me, sure. But so I thought, to hell with it. I will go to the studio. And they must know me since I've sent all these photographs. And so I cycled to the first studio, and I got there. There's all the fence and the gates, and a commissionaire is just inside the gateway. So I was cycling through, and he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Oh," and I stopped, and I said, "Oh, I'm just going to see the chief makeup people." He said, "Have you got something in writing, invitation to?" So I said, well, no, I haven't. I'm just visiting it." He said, "Well, sling your hook." Stuart Freeborn could be a very good chief makeup man. Oh, he was great, Alec Guinness. I loved him very much. He was a lovely man to work with. He was so with me, you know. He's, you know, could do almost anything I wanted with him, and he just didn't mind. Charlie Chaplin, you see, it was strange, because Charlie Chaplin was born in London. He was an Englishman, and then he got a few films in the studios around for a while. But he hit the booze, you see, and became a drunkard, and the Americans threw him out. So I said, oh, it would be interesting to meet him again and make him, and started making him up. It was fairly straight makeup, and they looked fine. He was a lovely fellow, you know, he was quite friendly and nice. And then they said, oh, we want to do certain makeup, so he's got scars on his face and wounds and quite a lot. So that meant some certain plastics that I needed soluble in alcohol. I had a little pot of alcohol that I put the brush in, you see, and to clean it, to use it again. Now, it was constant there. So I put it on the makeup bench there, and he was sitting in my chair, and I was working on him. And he went like, he says, "Is that alcohol?" I said, "Yeah, that's all it is." I go, "Don't you dare touch me with that!" Because he'd been slung out of America. He's got the smell of it, he might be tempted to start drinking again.
Oh.
Peter Sellers, oh yes, oh my God. I could go on with him. He could be quite difficult, actually. He could be difficult, but somehow or another he took to me, and he was very nice to me. Oh, I did a hell of a lot of yes, makeups on it. He didn't mind, he was with it all the way. That's got to be, you know, and he accepted it. Stanley Kubrick, yes, he was great. Well, there's quite a lot of work in 2001, it was, yes. Phony Monkeys. Mechanics.
Yeah.
Well, mechanics for the mouth movements and all that was, yes, it was a bit complicated, and I know I did have a few problems with it, getting it right, but I did make it work. When the mouth opened, then the lips have got to stretch. And it's the consistency exactly has got to be just right, and the foam itself is soft enough to move, but firm enough to maintain the shape in parts.